What do you love? What do you fear? What would you like to change in the world? My name's Kevin MacDonald, and I'm a film director, and I'd like to make a film with you.
On July the 25th, take your camera, film your day, and tell your story.
There's nothing ordinary about everyday people. Our first guest accomplished a Herculean effort a decade ago when he and his production team poured through more than 80,000 videos submitted by average people. Average folks, inviting them to peer into a day in their lives. Joining us is Academy Award-winning director Kevin MacDonald with a call to action asking you to turn on your cameras and live. Kevin, your body of work includes both Academy Award-winning documentaries like One Day in September and critically acclaimed feature films like The Last King of Scotland that earned Forrest Whitaker an Oscar. A common thread in your work being stories about real people and events. What is it about these particular stories that captivate you?
Well, I just fundamentally believe that real life is more interesting than anything you can make up. You know, truth really is stranger than fiction. And I think that's the purpose of this film I'm talking about today, Life in a Day. We did the first version of this back in 2010, and it showed at the Sundance Film Festival. And the idea was just to ask everyone around the world, anyone who wanted to take part, to film their life on a particular day, and then send it to me, and I edited it into a movie. Like a snapshot of the world on that day. And what I loved about it was just, you know, being nosy and being curious about people's lives, just getting to see, you know, the sort of magic of the simple domestic life, you know. There is nothing that's ordinary. I think that's the thing.
And with 80,000 entries, how do you possibly even begin to edit through and to look for those stories that are the ones that captivate you and make the cut?
Well, last time around, yeah, we had 80-something thousand entries from 190 countries, I think it was. This time, I suspect we're going to get many, many more because so many people around the world now have a smartphone, they have video, and they have internet, and so they can upload it. And if I can let them know about this project, if I can communicate with them and get them enthused with it, then I expect I'm going to have many, many more thousands than last time. But the way that we did it last time, and we're using a similar process now, is I have a team of like 30 assistants who speak many languages, and they view the clips, they translate them, and they give them a star rating from 1 to 5. And you know, 5 means this is Oscar worthy, this is amazing, and 1 means nah, maybe don't bother. This this is not so interesting. And I watched the best material and I edited it into this film, which showed at many festivals, the Berlin Festival, the Sundance Festival, and then ended up on YouTube where anyone can see it now if you want to take a look at what the movie might be like.
Now, people have become quite sophisticated over the last decade in terms of getting themselves onto YouTube and putting themselves out there and talking about themselves. So how do you find the most organic, the most natural subjects?
Well, I think one of the things that's changed so much in the last 10 years, isn't it? If you look at the original film, it feels kind of raw and rough, and there is some very beautiful footage, but a lot of it is, you know, kind of technically maybe not fantastic, but there's an honesty and an emotion to a lot of it. And these days, obviously, people are used to presenting themselves on the internet in the kind of selfie, you know, social media mode. And everything has to be perfect, and they present themselves exactly as they want to be seen. I'm asking people, no, don't do that. Be honest. Show us the reality of your life. Tell us something that's, you know, really meaningful to you, or show us something about the world around you. And so I guess I'm asking people to do something a little different than maybe they do normally in terms of social media.
Yes, I think that's going to be a little bit of a challenge for a lot of people. Like you say, everyone wants to show and put their best foot forward, show the world what they want them to see. Now, what is the deadline for this project? I know that we're coming up on some deadlines that people need to submit their videos.
The idea is that everyone on Earth who wants to take part in this, and I mean, everywhere on earth, every country where we're putting the message out, everybody films on the 25th of July, which is this Saturday. And that's the only proviso. You have to film whatever it is that you're going to submit to us, has to be filmed on that day. And then we will get sorting it and editing it, and it will show at Sundance in January.
That's so exciting. And real quick, I know you've got just a few seconds left, but you're currently in post-production of a piece that you've been working on. What is this?
Yeah, I'm in post-production on a movie that I've been working on for quite a long time, which is a legal thriller with Jodie Foster and Benedict Cumberbatch and a wonderful French actor called Tahar Rahim. Also, the beautiful Shailene Woodley, you might know from Big Little Lies. And it's a legal thriller about two lawyers, a prosecution lawyer and a defense lawyer, and a prisoner at Guantanamo prison in Cuba. And I was hoping to have it out for this fall, but movie theaters aren't open. So we'll see. I'm not sure when it'll come out. Pretty soon, I hope.
Yes, we hope so. Very soon indeed. I personally love your work. Last King of Scotland was a fantastic film. You've just done tremendous work doing documentaries on very well-known people, but showing them in a very, like you say, raw perspective. So we're really looking forward to this next Life in a Day. I can't wait, Kevin.
Thank you very much, and I hope some of your audience will take part.
Absolutely. We're going to put the word out there. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Well, we want to thank you so much, Kevin, for joining us. And anyone who's interested in sharing their life in a day, be sure to visit their website, lifeinaday.youtube.com. We're back after this.